My guest today may be familiar to you. He's been on the 7:30 news here many times, providing insight on financial topics, especially ones that pertain to your retirement savings. But today, Sandy Wiggins of Wealthspire in Midlothian is here to tell us about his company's race car sponsorship with DXDT Racing, whose driver Robert Wickens has overcome serious adversity to compete. Sandy, it is great to have you here as always.
Well, thanks for having me, Bill. This is a delight. This is a special story. You know, we love talking about the markets, but this is about perseverance. And
well, so tell me, first of all, tell me, Wealthspire, how do you come to sponsor a racing team, let alone one that has somebody like Robert Wickens? But race cars, financial firms, how does that all go together?
Yeah, well, there's a connection on a number of levels. First and foremost, I like racing, and we like helping people as a firm. And I became aware of Robert, his story. I knew one of the key members at DXDT. In August of last year, we were chatting, and it just fell into place. It made all the sense in the world to get behind Robert and help be a part of his back to the top tiers of racing.
Well, so he is paralyzed from the waist down. Mm-hmm. He had a very promising career up to a certain point.
2018.
2018 IndyCar, he gets the pole position in one of his first races. Then a race soon thereafter at Pocono, he has a crash. How does he come back from that, and how is he now part of this team?
Yeah, I mean, it's unbelievable, the effort that he put in. Just blood, sweat, and tears. He worked very hard, obviously, on the physical side of the equation, but he's got such determination, and he's supported by a wonderful family. His wife is, just rock solid, and so he had a vision, a passion to get back into the race car. But really, his life changed, and his philosophy about purpose in life evolved as well, and he just has a strong connection with people that have mobility issues. He and Bosch are developing hand controls that hopefully will change the world.
Well, and how does that, and so the race car obviously is fitted out with hand controls, and there's a second driver who I guess uses, depending on who's
steering wheel, they just disengage the hand control components. And so it doesn't get in the way, it doesn't add an advantage to the race team. And Robert, this last weekend in Long Beach, qualified the car, got pole position, led for the majority of the race, and then as racing goes, there was a little bit of scuffling, and we ended up cycling back to the 5th position. But the determination and the teamwork all came together very well.
And are there points being accrued here for the teams? Kind of like
there's a whole series,
NASCAR or whatever. All these series have the same accumulating points. So, how is the DXDT team doing?
Very well. The first race was in Daytona. We had a mechanical issue with the transmission. We were, I think, in 2nd place at the time. That was a 24-hour race, and Robert was. There was a series of drivers participating. This is the 3rd or 4th race so far, and we've got another 5 or 6 left in the season. It ends in October, so a long way to go, but we're feeling really good about the results of Wealthspire's involvement, and in particular the team doing very well.
Sounds like a really exciting combo. Just in the time we have left, one of my colleagues was asking, what about safety? So when he's in a car, bad things happen sometimes. Is there a concern for that?
Yeah, there is. Anytime you're in a race car, there's obviously risks, but the safety crew around the racetracks know of Robert and have made special considerations for his participation. The other part of it is driver changes, and Robert starts unbuckling and gets out as quick as he can, but there's one person on the crew that reaches in and helps extract him from the car, move him off to the side of the pit wall, and get a new driver in and get back on track.
All right, Sandy Wiggins, Managing Director at Wealthspire. Congratulations on your partnership with DXDT Racing and Robert Wickens.
Thanks a bunch.
All right.